We've heard people advance here in Congress that the trust fund's fine until 2036, and we don't have to do anything until then, so why worry about it now? I want to get at the nature of that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but if we do that, then we have an across-the-board cut of about 23% that occurs in benefits. Is that correct?
Exactly.
And does that hit everybody equally? Meaning, does the 23% cut hit a low-income worker just as much as it hits a high-income individual?
Well, as we understand it, our General Counsel at Social Security across several administrations has indicated that the law actually does not speak explicitly to this. The commissioner, standing at that time, would simply have 77 cents available for every dollar of scheduled benefits, would not be permitted to spend more than that. We do not have borrowing authority, so a decision would have to be made about who would get the money. We could have an across-the-board 23% cut immediately, or a commissioner could say, well, we're not going to pay the March benefits in March, we'll wait till April. Wait until more revenues come in to allow full payment a month late. After a few months, we would perhaps then have to start paying benefits 2 months late. So this would be a way that it could be handled. Of course, if people have to pay rent on time, that would be a difficulty. So there's no easy way out on this. One could, channel this towards having bigger reductions for people with higher benefits.
But that would be a decision up to Congress at the time, right?
Well, we hope and pray that Congress would indeed act well before we ever hit the trust fund reserve exhaustion.
Let me get to that. So, given that we have this abrupt 23% cut that occurs in law, that's current law, is it not wise to start reforming now, sooner, so that the distribution of the change is spread more broadly and evenly across income cohorts? Let me ask it this way. Does that abrupt 23% cut hit current senior cohorts? Like a person who's turning 62 or 65 today, that affects them as well, correct?
It certainly would. They would be at older age at that time, but clearly it would affect them. So, and that is assuming that we wait and do absolutely nothing until that point.
Right. So if one provides reform soon, could you not prevent these kinds of effects from hitting those current cohorts? Could you not phase reforms in gradually that prevent that 23% cut from happening so it doesn't affect people who are currently in or near retirement? Could you structure reforms that prevent that from happening if you act sooner?
Absolutely. We have a number of proposals, including yours, Chairman Ryan, and many other proposals that would take exactly that approach. Our trustees and everybody who speaks on this has opined extensively about the value of acting sooner rather than later so that we can have gradual changes phased in and we have more options if we act relatively soon.